Hello. Yeah, let's go. Alright. How are we? I'm gonna just test the audio for a bit here. Interesting. Alright, there you go. Okay, it works. Very nice. Okay, variety time. I got 3 new games from Steam over the holidays. I kinda just bought them on a whim towards the end of the month, so it's not really 3 games over the holidays, more like 3 games yesterday. But yes, okay. I'm just gonna play them. Whoa. What am I looking at? Okay. Yeah, well, the title screen is having a lot of fun. I'm gonna record this for like maybe a VOD video or something. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, this is only sliding. I wish I could show you what the game looks like on its own. Maybe I can if I went to settings and back. There you go, only sliding. Wow, the music is kind of loud. And it's the default volume. Actually, no, this is not the default volume. There you go. Okay, yeah, so this is a sliding game. Sokoban, but with ice. I guess we just try it out. Space to do something, WSD as per usual. Just kidding, WSD doesn't work. Arrows don't work either. What do I do here? Space doesn't do anything, delete. Oh, am I choosing my color? I am. R restarts, okay. Can I type? No, I can't type, I'm using WSD. Yeah, so sliding game. There's no undo though. Is there an undo? I don't think there's any undo yet. What does trash do? Okay. Sure. Manual reset. I'm gonna go with purple anyway. Let's do this. Okay. I've seen the trailers. That's about it. Oh, what? What did that purple thing have to do with anything then? Okay. So I am this guy, sliding mechanics as per usual. And yeah, right now it looks like we're just traversing the area, is all. Oh, the sliding mechanics. Can I get down here? I can. Whoa, okay. I think I just destroyed a mushroom. But sure, yeah. We shouldn't go down there. Going down there is really bad. No. Sure, that works. Okay. Huh. There is no undo here. Is there really no undo? Huh, I guess there isn't. Interesting. So if I mess up, I kinda just have to restart. Oh, I can't even restart here. What? I guess that's what this bottom row is for. Down there. If you mess up, you have to go back to the start. Space. Space doesn't do anything. Can I? Oh, I can move these as if they were my... Okay. There's no... Okay. Sure. So I guess I put you here. So I can use you as a wall. And I gotta use you as a wall again? How'd I get you up there though? Whoa, okay. Yeah. If I do this... I think we gotta do like some looping. Like this. Whoa, what is this music all about? I think this is good. Yeah, okay. There you go. So now that that is done, you can just stay vertical. Like if you stay vertical, you can get up here either way. Meaning I can now basically use you as a wall in that position. Which actually doesn't seem very helpful unless... Oh, crap, I have to do this again. Okay. This should be fine. The controls are kinda iffy, but it's okay. I want to put you here to act as a wall. I want to get you in this exact row so you can hide in this hole here. And that will get you in the correct area to get up here. There you go. Wow, that was kind of tough. Even for like a first puzzle. Okay, got more stuff here. What is that? That has activated this. Oh, so like I have to stand here to move these guys around, I assume. Yeah, and then I have to like create a path. Alright. That all makes sense to me. This looks... no. Can I get you out of the air? I can get you out of there. Okay, so what kind of path looks ideal? I think this one here. And this one here. Yeah, and then this one needs to go down to the bottom right. But I can't do that right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you out of here first. By doing that, we'll get you guys back into the correct positions, and now you guys can... yeah, there you go. Okay. This is different. I guess I gotta get you there. Okay, should be easy. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright. Gotta get there, I assume. Okay, I'm gonna hide myself in this hole here. This looks bad, actually. If I put you here, is that better? No, it doesn't do anything. I can't restart, actually. So if I don't know the steps to get back, I'm basically dead. Okay, so what do I want to do here? You want to get this out, maybe? No, I don't think so. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult to get you out. Okay, well, this looks interesting. I could probably hide in there. I could probably do this without this guy in the way, the horizontal dark green block in the way. There you go. I think that should be good enough. Yes, I gotta hide in this hole now. There you go. Cool. I guess I unlocked a new area by doing that. Okay, lots of sliding blocks here. Can I go back? I can. I don't think there's any reason I want to. I don't think I can get down here. Nope, okay. Sure. I said this was a variety live stream, didn't I? I was planning on playing like 3 different games today. I don't know if I can actually reach that goal at all. Can I do anything right now? Maybe? Looks like I can't really get into this area because I always slide between the... I always slide out of this hole, and like that's my only way out. These guys can't get out of here, clearly. Yeah, there's just no space. They're 2 wide, and then these holes are only 1 wide. Is there any way to get in here to help out? I don't think so, but if I could get in here, which I probably can using these guys, I could slide down and then out this way. If I could clear out space, I could also go this way, I think. Actually, no, that's not true. I still have to find a way to block myself against this edge. Okay. Okay, well, I think this forms a good enough edge. Well, no. Because, yeah, that's still not good enough. What kind of... well, what do I need to get in there? But you can't get out either. I can't even stop myself in this row, don't I? Yeah, I need to do that. But how? No blocks can get into this area. Yeah, no blocks can do that. So I don't think I can actually do anything here yet. Okay, well, there is only one way to go after that then. Which is this. Whoa! I did not mean to go that far, but... I think that's the only way I can actually do this. Yeah. Okay, sure. What are these? So that one activates a puzzle. I'm pretty sure that activates this. So I gotta come from the other side. Okay. Got 4 interesting symbols here. I guess we can go to any one of them right now. Cool music. There's a block that I can't move. Whoa, lots of different textures, I realize. Okay, I can only go there for now. Okay, if I decide to leave and maybe go down here instead, there is absolutely nothing here that I can do. Okay. Sure. I can do this though. If I stop against this edge, I can enter in a different way. Is this a teleport? This is, but like to a completely different area? What am I doing? Sure, okay. I guess I can solve this puzzle. I mean, sliding mechanics. Okay. I think I can, yeah, okay, I see the solution. It's, you gotta stop yourself against... You gotta stop yourself against this edge first, stay in the column, and then let the other one out. There you go. Let's unlock this, which I can move around, but can't seem to use. I have to get 3 to get in here, I think, so I can make like a wall of 3, a line of 3 walls. Okay. I see the goal. Where else can I go? I can leave through here. I can probably leave to the other directions as well. I can leave towards the west, I think. Okay, I can solve this as well. This probably opens up another one of those things. Okay. Okay, this feels very finicky to start. But it's possible I want to think about how to end this instead of what I'm doing right now. Nope, I think I'm good. Okay, there you go. Yay! I don't know what I did, but I guess I solved that. Did I open another one here? I did. I opened the second one. Okay. Cool. I guess I just have to solve more of these. There's 2 more here. Sure. How do I get to this block? How do I get a block here without getting anything inside? There has to be a block here and then I slide towards the left. Okay. So for example, I do this. I get a block above this orange one. That acts as a solid block for you. Like that. Okay, but before that, I need another block here as well. Ooh. I don't know if I like this or not. How do I get a block here? Or like, how do I get both blocks here? Is that the question I should be asking? If like the third block, because we know this will never actually act as a stoppage here right now. Oh no, it might. Okay, hold on. No. It can act as stoppage at once this block already exists. So right now the puzzle isn't solved, but because there's a block here, you can move over and then you can act as a stopping block. So now you can slide this way and land here, which is good because I can do that. Why is that useful? No. I'm very confused as to what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like I want to keep you in your place. I think you're just good, like, staying there. You can slide, but you either slide into this space, implying that you are already here, or you slide further in, which must allow this to immediately move in after without any assistance. So if both of these blocks entered this little dead end here, I think it would be good. Can I pull that off? Yes, I think I see how. You as a stoppage here. Oh. You here. You around. There you go. Both of these guys are now in this gap. That allows me to slide you in here and then move you down and slide you in. There you go. cool. Alright, more puzzles. Let's solve this one. So we got a very similar situation happening here as we did before. So similarly, if I could get a blockage here, then another block could just slide down into this hole. I think that is the only way to solve the puzzle. So let's use this as a way to stack upwards. That looks good. Oop. Did not mean to do that. Okay, but how do I get in here? Actually, that's not difficult. I can do this. So you can get there now, but... but then you can do this. Okay, there you go. So this goes up in there. This acts as a blockage here, and then this can slide down. Cool. So that's 4 of the 5 that I need. Actually, I only need 3, but there is one more left to solve. So I think it's gonna be up here. Yes. And then there's more here. Okay. Oh, also hi. Game's called Only Sliding. It very aptly describes what this game is about. It's just sliding. Okay, this one looks like it's a difficult one to get. Is it? I think it might be. Because it already needs to... It needs to be in this column and then slide vertically into this block, I think. It could also slide horizontally, but the block would have to like be in a different position first. Which seems kind of weird, but yeah. Okay. If I get a block here, the second block could slide towards the left into this position, and the third block could slide up. I think that's what I want. I think. So I can do this, for example, and then do that. That gets one block in there. That's the second block in the correct setup position. But we still need to get one of the... We still need to get the third block in here. Like in this position specifically. I mean, it's easy if I had this, but that doesn't seem useful. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, this works. There you go. Okay, cool. Also, yes, Happy New Year. It's... Oh. Also, I have not registered the fact that it's been the New Year. It does not feel New Year to me at all. But yeah. Okay, we have 3 walls now. We only need 3, I think. Yeah, there you go. 3 walls. That gets us out. Okay. Another puzzle. I wonder what this is about. No idea. Okay. Looks like I want to get all of you guys in here. Actually, I need to get you out as well. Okay, I see. I kind of see the issue with this. Or is that if you try to leave, you'll be stuck in this row. It'd be pretty hard to get you out. So instead of this being the blockage that everything piles onto, I think this one has to be the one. And everything piles onto it from below. So I gotta find a setup that gets something here first, like this. And you guys can come out. Does this one have to be out first? I don't know. Okay, if I could actually get something... Hold on, I'm thinking... If I could do this... You in this row seems very useful. Oops. Did I want to do that? Like, this feels really good. And that is because I can do something like this and still free everything out. Yeah, I think that's it. There you go. And that has unlocked this puzzle. Cool. Okay. I say okay, but I might be mistaken here. Yeah, I might be mistaken here. What is this? I want to get you guys to be stacked in these two spots, right? Is that possible? It might be possible if you weren't in the way. But you kind of have to be in the way. Yeah, I can't get you out. If I could get you into this position, then we'd be fine, I think. Okay. Yeah, but then this gets us stuck, right? Okay, so this is how we started the puzzle off, I think. The puzzle started off like this, or in something similar to this. I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy to just stack you guys together like this. I think it actually might be useful because it allows me to move the horizontal blocks over. Is it? That does not look useful at all. Yeah, what have I done? Nothing. Okay. Let's see if we can shift everything back. Where specifically do I want you? I feel like... Did we try having you on either side and it didn't work out? Can I move you back to the other side? Like that? Oh. Yeah, okay, well this doesn't work. So what would get you to work? I'm gonna get you out of the way. That's kind of not right. Yeah, that really isn't right. Alright, can I reset this? This is actually really hard to reset. There you go. Alright. I gotta think about this. So if you had to leave from here, what would be the final move? I would hopefully get on top of both these blocks. And this guy comes down. Opening a path towards the right. So, like this, with me being here. Oh, well, yeah, I see it. There you go. Ta-da! I guess I just had to think about it. Sure. Okay. You guys need to swap positions, definitely. So I think how this is going to work is you're gonna have to like dip up a bit. So you can go past this way. That looks like it. There you go. And that gives me this, which will do what? I can throw it away. I should just threw it away. What? Wait, that's really bad, isn't it? Oh, here you are. Well, it's gone now. Like, it's on the other side now. I can't even access that. Actually, I can. It's here. Wow, that is meta. That is like... Okay. I'm surprised that it's like that. Sure. I mean, okay, fine. I guess we'll start playing these. Okay. Alright, I can do this to start. It doesn't seem very helpful. If I could get you... Uh, having a block in these two spaces is kind of tough, I think. You need it to be in the correct vertical column, which this one already is. The second one already has to be in here, so the second one likely slides from the... It slides towards the right into these two spots, and then this slides up to fill in the gaps. Which... how? Well, I can do this. How do I... Okay, how do I get... How do I get something to slide in from the right? I think that's necessary, because if it wasn't necessary, then this wouldn't be empty. Is my thought. I think I just do another one of these, like, yeah, one of these rotation things. So the next question is, how do I then get another block into the correct vertical column? Because once you slide in, you would have to come from below. Well, that's... Once I slide you in, sliding you up and down basically loses all my progress. I don't think I like that. Although... See, I could do the stacking, the rotation thing to get you here. Right, and then the block that came before you would have to be in these exact positions. So for example, this would have to be a setup that happens before you can slide in horizontally. Yeah, well, I don't get how to get to the end from here. Maybe it's not about... Maybe being horizontal is okay? Because, yeah, and I can get both of you guys into the same horizontal... same vertical column. Is there a use for that fact? I mean, that does something better. Oh, yeah. So you are now in this row. You are now in the correct vertical column. That solves it. Up. Okay, hold on. It's okay. How do I do this? There you go. There you go. That gives me another block here. I'm gonna not use this one right now. I'm gonna see what I need to do with it first before using it. Alright, let's solve that one. So, pink block clearly has to go in the middle here, as the only place where you can fit a too tall block. And then cyan and purple have to go on the sides. Okay, purple's already in the correct horizontal, but that seems, that won't seem very useful, although you can be stopped like that. Maybe I want that. How about this one? How about anything get in here? Well, if it ended up in this hole first, it could slide out against this block. Also, that can happen. Why can that happen? Maybe that's to block me from moving vertically, yeah. No. I mean, you can slide in already. Maybe that's fine? Why would that be fine? I kind of want you to be in the horizontal, so like if you could slide in there, that would be very nice also. Actually, I can get into this position right now. I think that's okay. Because I can move you out of the way now. You could slide right into this position correctly. So I can create this sort of like corner for you to be in. Is that valid? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. You have to be here, which I think I can do. Can I? I don't know about that. Okay, hold on. See if I can get you out of the way first. So you can be here. But then things get very weird after that point. Yeah, I don't think this is useful. Okay, let's put you here again. I want to stop you here, I think. And that is good because you can act as a block like that. There you go. That solves it. Does it solve it? You're not very stuck. Oh no, you're fine. There you go. Yay! Okay. I just got an achievement for completing 10 puzzles. Apparently I've only completed 10 puzzles. I didn't realize like... Okay, I didn't realize it was that slow. Okay. How many more? We have one here. Sure. So I can do this. I think we're done. There you go. Horizontal block this time. I have several ways to leave. If I had 2 verticals, I could enter this area. And then... what? I'll need another vertical to get in here. But how can a vertical get here? A vertical cannot. Horizontal can. But I might need to be there to get up there. Okay, so... actually, let's try going down here first. More puzzles. We get more horizontal blocks here, I see. Okay, that's how we're gonna be able to get buffer here. So here I need 2 verticals. And I need 2 horizontals. Yeah. Okay. I can do that. Oh, okay, the restart works here. I didn't realize that. The restart doesn't work in the main area, but it works. It works in these tiny panel puzzles. Okay. So I gotta get you here. You gotta not be... you gotta be like in the middle position. Okay, let's restart. So when will you be in the middle position? About here. But that's kind of whack. I think I want you to be just 1 above. Oops. Let's try that again. I want you to just be 1 up. Like that. That allows me to use you as a wall. There you go. Okay. Another puzzle. How do I get to you? I have to get to you from below. Okay. Like from here? Yeah. Oh, I was here before. Cool. Okay. Just a lot of random trial and error again. Okay. If I could simply get you here. I could just slide you this way. It's like that. Seems okay, but the problem is that you're now stuck. You're in a good spot though, so maybe that's okay. Is it? I need to get... What do I need? I don't know what I need. Hold on, let's try this again. What's the final step? What do I think is the final step? Which one goes in last? I feel like it's a vertical that goes in last. But I might be really wrong about that. If a vertical goes in last, they have to come from the side, right? Because it couldn't come from vertical. If it came vertically, you need a blockage below it or above it. So you have to come from the side, meaning that you have to be useful from these two positions to help out. So basically that means you have to be useful while here. I guess I can... can I really see it? Not really. That's really close, but then again, one of these guys are still out of the way here. Now I got these guys in the right positions, but that's not very useful, is it? So they're in the right row, so I shouldn't be moving them vertically, unless I absolutely have to. I might absolutely have to, though. Ah! Okay, let's not do that again. So yeah, because you guys are not in the rows, this guy, you basically can't be moving to the middle two cells because you need something to block you either on the top row or the bottom row. So this is bad. I'm thinking, actually, if I could already create this sort of L shape here, then because of your size, you'd be blocked on one side, and then... like this, but moved slightly over to the right by one. Is that possible? You'd have to be not here. You have to be over by one, which is doable. Okay. I think I have it. So I'm gonna move you over now. Some shifting issues here. So if I move you up and then back down, I can get you there. Which is good because... yeah, there you go. This piece shifted over by one. Now, because of your size, you'll be blocked by this wall. And there you go. You can slide right in. Okay, cool. So I'll get these blocks up. I only need two of them, so I'll leave the other one alone. So get that as a blocker there, that as a blocker there. I'm gonna have to have two walls here, so I'll come and collect them. Here's one, here's another. We'll leave the third one alone. I gotta get in here first. You guys act as my buffers. And I can slide right in. Cool. Okay, bigger puzzle this time. Okay. This one feels scary. I don't know if this puzzle solution is going to be symmetric or not. But I feel like it's going to be very similar to the previous one. We had to make the 2x3. But you're now stuck, right? Yeah. Actually, even if, okay, I feel like the solution is different this time. Hold on. What? No, if I got 3 of you guys in like this hook, the 4th one here, for example, could just slide up and in. So, okay. Is that what I want to do? The answer is probably yes. So there you go. There you go again. I need blockers. That doesn't look sufficient as a blocker. What does look sufficient as a blocker? I need to get you into this position, so I need to get you one over. That feels contradictory. Because one is needed for the other, right? They need each of them. I don't know. Gotta shift over by 1. That means you have to be here. No, not true, not true. You could be the one here. Which I can do like that. There you go. That shifts you over by 1. That's very close. Now I need to get you. I don't know how to do this. You can now shift up and down as well. If that's the case, then you can be shifted up by 1. I think that gives us the exact thing we need. Is it? Does it? Actually, I don't think so actually. Oh yes, there you go. Nice. Solved. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I unlocked, but yeah, there you go. I have 2 ways out now. Okay, even bigger puzzle. What's on the other side? Also bigger puzzle. Options. Let's try this one first. Alright, yeah, I see that there's some of these goals already, but these have to be taken by the horizontals and the verticals have to be taken by the verticals. So we basically have to do a full-on swap here. And now how will that happen? One of them can slide in, but that feels like it feels like a lock. But you can do a swap like that. Okay, we might need a second one to come out. Do we actually need a second one to come out? I don't think so. I think you have to come out first. I'm gonna kind of have to repeat with this. Get you in here. And then repeat one more time, I think. And then maybe, if it's possible, do that in reverse to get the pink one out. So yeah, in the same way... Oh, this is slightly different, isn't it? It is slightly different. In that rather than having 4 blocks, it has 5. Which does present a slight issue. What is that slight issue? It's just that you can't really enter here for you to come in. But I can probably fix that. Okay, we're gonna restart for now. So we'll do the exact same procedure as we did before. But instead one of the pinks is gonna help us out. To get this pink out. So you are going to act as a height of 1. We should get this pink in. Okay, and that should allow us to do this. Yeah, okay, I see it. There you go. I think that solves it. There you go. Nice. Alright, we had to figure out the parity trick there. I say parity because it's odds and evens. Plus shape, it looks like you go in the middle. But I think that may not be true. You could go in the middle and the horizontals and verticals are filled up by these respectively. But it could also be that like a horizontal line is made of a 2x1, a 2x1, and then a 1x1. That actually feels very unlikely though, because how would you stop here? Well, it's possible, it's possible. It's just really hard to pull off. Alright, I gotta think about what the final composition of this plus has to be. Also, I gotta figure out how long I've been recording here. I'm gonna give this game an hour. I have 3 games. I'll give each game like an hour. Maybe the last game I'll give a bit more time because, you know, that one actually is pretty big. Alright, so... I don't really have a end goal here. I don't know what setup can lead to solving this easily. Although, I guess... if I could get 2 of the sides to be filled already to start, that would be nice. So like that first. And on the other side, I have this. And then like that. Alright. 2 sides seems good. Because 2 sides allows me to do... what? What does 2 sides let me do? I mean, 2 sides gives me that kind of thing. I want to blockage here. That is not sufficient. Can do that though. How useful is that? Not very. Can do this. That's interesting, I think. Again, you're not in the right spot for a blockage though. Maybe it would be better if we flip these 2 guys so that you're the one blocking you. Yeah, because then you have multiple options as to where to be. Hard to say. Okay, well no, this is fine, yeah? Yeah, there you go. So, because there's a blockage here, you cannot exist in this row. Which I think is useful. Because... something. That's close. But not quite. Yeah, we're already quite far away from this. You cannot go up and down. You cannot go left and right. Same for you, all because of this guy. But you can't move this guy and then something else, because then that would just break the entire thing. That's not true. I can move you and then move you. Because in the end of the day, I can do this kind of thing. So maybe you are the backstop that I need. Yeah, that might be it. These 2 blocks are the backstops that I need. That is fine. Okay, I almost just lost there. I can try to do this, I think. Yeah, that looks good. No, you are in a bad spot. Also, you are in a bad spot. Okay, let's try that again. No, you can move up, you can move up, you can do this, but this guy's always gonna be a problem. Anything else I can do? How do I get you in your position? Kinda like, you gotta... You can be stopped moving left or right if I had a blockage here or a blockage here. Blockage here seems more interesting because then you could use that guy as a blockage as well if you're using the horizontal piece. No, I don't think so though. Right? It's close, but like not close at all, actually. I need something to stop you on the left or right, but I don't see how. Maybe you could be useful now? Possibly. But I don't really see how... Yeah. Is this okay? I didn't need to move you for that. Kinda undo, which is really sad. I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. That acts as a blocker for you. It's closer. But again, you have a massive issue. But once you're out of the way, could I just reset everything and... No, you have to be there to block you, that's the problem. Unless you're already here. Like, swap you guys? Not really. No, it's just there's like a recurring problem where one of the blocks can never get to its desired column or row. I feel like that just always happens. And I have no idea how to fix that issue. That's the problem, right? How would you get this block to its correct row? It just doesn't seem possible, unless it already existed in its correct row. But can an object in its row... I don't think so. don't think so. So now you're gonna get you out of your column to help you. And now you're in the correct row, but this guy is not. It's like very far off from its correct row. And none of these can help because this one being in its correct row will, you know, block you one off exactly. I feel like there's something to do with this 1 by 1 that I'm missing. But the 1 by 1 is always the hardest to deal with, right? Yeah. Yes it is. Can a 1 by 1 in the correct row or column already help out? It can't help move something to its... It can actually. Yeah, actually it can. But then the... Hold on, let me think about this. If you were one up, if you were up by 1, you could slide against something like this, and you could get into a correct row by doing that. But then you require a blockage that's not up by 1. Huh. I wonder if I could do something like this, you know. So you're kind of not in your correct row, but you can get into the correct row by doing this sort of thing. You can do that. That seems useful. Well, it was, and then now it's not really anymore. Back to the same issue. Yeah, back to the exact same issue. Can do this now, but I don't see any difference in that setup. I'm just always a bit off. It's kind of sad. Ah, didn't mean to do that. It's fine. That interesting? Doesn't seem very interesting to me. Okay, now this 1 by 1 is broken. Now if I did this kind of thing, maybe. Okay, like that. Now it looks okay. Okay. That's interesting. Now we've gotten everything back to its somewhat normal, actual correct positions. Not exactly, because... yeah, one can get there but the other one can't. It's kind of like an issue. I mean, if you get out of your way vertically, that would be fine, right? Is that an issue? Hopefully not. Ah! Uh-oh. Well, that's a big problem. Oops. Okay, hopefully that's reversible. Let's try that again. I really don't like the fact that this doesn't have a undo button. Crap, how did I get there? How did I get there? What a question. How to get you out of your way first. Am I close? Maybe. A little bit. Could you guys swap position? Not really. Yeah. No, kind of lost everything here. Aww. That sucks. What well. Is this it? No, I think this is just equally as bad. How did I get there? How did I get there? Like that? Okay. Yeah, okay, there you go. Jeez. That was a thing? That was a whole thing, okay. I think I messed up again. Okay. I gotta get out. Man. Okay. Oh, I kinda... Oh, what is this? Sure. This looks extremely suspicious, but sure. Actually, this kind of feels like a problem as well. Hmm. I don't like this. Actually, wasn't it better just now? Like that? Is that better? That gets you back there. Which might not be what I want. It's kind of pointless. Oh. So finicky. There you go. Let's see. How about this? That? Okay. What am I looking for here? Hold on. You gotta go up. Right? You have to get out of the way first. Maybe. Gotta get out of the way as well. I kind of lost track of what I'm looking for here. Just moving around a lot now. I'm gonna reset. I don't think it makes any difference. I still don't know what the end state I want is. It's like probably what I want is... What I want is probably two pieces in their correct spots. They're like perpendicular. A third piece that slides in. Hmm. Actually, never mind. The third piece sliding in is kind of whack. I don't know if I... Like a vertical piece sliding in here. Okay, I'm just gonna try and go for the two perpendicular pieces again. So that's one. And that's a second. Okay, so the two perpendicular pieces are in place. Now what? This looks like a very good way to slide something in. But it's just... no, it's not right. It just isn't right. I don't know how this works, man. Maybe like that? Ooh, yeah, okay. I don't know. Maybe? Oh, this is so close. I just don't know how to get this one by one in. How would I do that? So it doesn't really have anywhere good to like... Yeah, it doesn't really have anywhere good to be. It kind of really has to... It kind of has to already exist in the correct column. Which it can't. How close am I? Okay. Let's see. If I could just... No, all the pieces need another piece to hit against. I don't know how they... Oh, ugh. So much pain. What is this, man? What is this? Maybe it's not two perpendicular pieces I want. I don't know. I straight up cannot get this guy in the correct column or row. I'm pretty sure it's not possible in this state without like wildly messing something up. Right? Because once I do this, like yeah, you can stay here, but then how do you get back into your column? Ooh, how about this? That's very close. That's closer. It's not very close, it's just closer. That's like one space closer. If you came from below, you'd be even closer. Wow, that is extremely close. I guess there's just nothing that actually... well, I wouldn't say nothing. This guy could probably help out, actually. Two here, Go out of the way, get some down. Right. It's 2 here. Okay. You have to get out of the way first, but there is something that I could probably pull off if I tried really, really hard. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. Hold on, actually, hold on. I gotta think about this a bit more. I want this piece to be up here so that you can slide up into it. After you can just slide left and right. This piece can slide down against this one. And now both of these will be in the correct row. You can always stay in your row, because... yeah. So it's just about getting this guy in the right row now. You can also stay in this vertical column however you like. That's not relevant at all, I don't think. Why would... can you easily get here? Maybe not. Just kidding, actually it is pretty easy to get you here. Is it? Maybe not. I don't know. I want to get you here, right? Okay, so this should be good to get you here. You need to be where now? You need to be in this column, which I can do by doing the rotation thingy. Just kidding, I have to do it the other way around? Is the rotation thingy non-viable? It might actually be non-viable because of you, which is a problem. You have to stay there. Ooh. This thing. I'll just move you out of the way and then like we're basically done here, but not anywhere else. Yeah. So that's a problem. Okay. So I really have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, need to be here, right? Like that? That seems, again, good, but you're now very stuck. As per usual. I don't know how to save you. Oh, no, I can save you. Hold on. Can I save you? No, I don't think I can. I think it's equally stuck. Also, like, this doesn't really work because the horizontal thing can't really be resolved. Something's gonna have to sit at the edge. Just in general. Yeah, I don't think this helps. I don't think this works. Alright. What a puzzle. Okay, let's see if we can... Let's get one of you here. Again, I'm gonna try for the perpendicular thing first. The setup isn't actually very difficult for the perpendicular thing. Yeah. Where does this guy have to be when I do that whole setup? You. Here, right? Yeah. What? Okay, that actually doesn't seem possible. But if I could set you there, like, really early on... That is also valid if I set you here really early on. I could just flip the entire setup. Okay. So... That would require... you to be in this column. And then here. There you go. Okay, the difficult part is setting up everything else because I have like really few pieces now. This is always one off. If it's one off, I can shift it over. That is still one off. That is less than one off. That's good. It's actually 0 off, which is great. But now you're in a bad column. Can I fix that? You can be in any vertical you want. You can also be in any vertical you want. As long as you guys don't both move at the same time. This vertical column actually seems great to get you into position. So I'm gonna want you to try and get stuck here. Which actually seems kind of difficult. Yeah, it does seem difficult. Let's try doing this first. Can get you in here now. I can't move you, that's the problem. I just can't move both the horizontals at the same time. Actually no, can I? I think I might be able to. Hold on. If you could be shifted into here, that would be very nice. But would it be... Actually no, you have to be above. That's tough. That is actually really tough. You need to be up there. How do you stop up there? Like that's good because it managed to get you back into position. So like we can, it somewhat works. It works-ish, but it doesn't actually work. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. So it kind of just refuses to be in any real good spot. Is there anything else I can do? I mean, these guys don't have to be in these two positions exactly. Do they? Actually, no, they kind of have to. I guess I could shift you guys over by a bit. This doesn't necessarily have to be in this position. No, it might have to. Hold on, let me think. What was the plan after this? What was the plan after this setup? It was slide you over, slide you down, right? So you can actually be in any part of this row. Maybe that's what I want. If you were to be part of this row in any way, then technically, this is valid. What use is that? I don't know what the use of that is. Yeah, actually there is no use in that. I'm so stuck. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay. Hooray! I mean, we got in the right spot, but you guys are wildly off. You have to be in... You have to be, yeah, you're just off in general. What am I doing here? I gotta get you one over. To go against this block. There's just no way I can do it. Oops. Well, that sucks. I may have messed up, like, legitimately. I guess it's back to the keyboard meshing. That's interesting, I guess, that alternating pattern. But is it actually? We got back to where we were. It's always something that has to be off. I have no idea how to fix that. Okay, what if I got you here? That seems interesting. Wait. I can't tell if I'm close or not. Like, I feel close. It feels really close at this point. But there's still a bunch of parity issues that I haven't sorted out. I know there's no block here besides this 1x1 that could get me here to the right place. That is not actually true. That's kind of true. Okay, there you go. This guy is in the correct vertical, but it cannot happen above here, can it? Seems no, because why? Actually, what about this? That sucks. I mean, that's fine though, right? Wait a minute. Are we good? Are we not good? I cannot tell. I think we're still stuck. No, we're definitely still stuck here. Right? Yeah, we're definitely still stuck here. I think. Yeah, definitely still stuck here. I don't know. So close. If I ever try to, like, you know, do this and like the other one gets trapped, stranded. Is there any way that doesn't do that? No, there isn't, right? Yeah, this just feels like it's trapped straight up. I wish I could get you to be... There's nothing to be stuck against. Oh. Did not mean to do that. It's fine. Oh, wait, hold on. That looks really interesting. Because it gets you to a very good spot, I think. Like, it gets you into this vertical, which is great if I had space. If I had a bit more space. But unfortunately, do I actually have space? Did I mess up again? Oof, may have messed up again. Man. Okay. What? I'm so scared of doing anything now. So I'm really far from like this solution in general. Okay, I guess we're back. Somewhat. So you're in the correct vertical again. What did I do to get you into the correct? Right, I did this. The problem is that you need this to get back into your correct vertical as well. And it doesn't work if you move away, because nothing else can stay here. That true? Possibly true. So like, yeah, this gets very close, but it's not close enough. So we're back to the same issue. Also, yeah, you need to be in that correct vertical anyway. So like this. Maybe if I did that, then both of these guys are like not in the right spot. Hmm. Hmm. No. What? I don't know, man. I don't know what this is. I need to go down by 1. This guy needs to go down by 1. Just don't know how to do that. How useful was that? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Jeez, what? I get myself into the most stupid looking situations. Actually. Okay, now it's the exact same thing, but with the other pieces. Dang. Is there any point of doing that? Not really. Oh! No idea how I did that, but there you go. Hooray! That was really so dumb. I don't even know what that unlocked me, but sure. Ooh, we're out. I hope I solved everything in that area. I think I did. Alright. Then we can move that now. Oh, and that's probably the one on the other side. I think... I don't know. Hey, I got the achievement for completing this area. Completing Glyph, apparently. That's what this is called. Cool. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for this one. Again, wanted to do 3 games. I actually want to do this for 1 hour exactly, but as you can see, I've clearly overrun my time here. So let's do another one. Let's play another game. All right, gonna exit now. You're gonna see a brief moment of blankness. Oh yeah, the game's called Only Sliding, by the way. Oh hi Shaquel, I didn't realize you were here. Hello. Also hi Jet. Actually don't have a I don't have a back soon. I don't have a back soon screen. That's fascinating. Alright, new game. New game. Yeah. Let's see. I think that it's a roguelike, yeah. Do you see it? There you go. Wordplay. I forget who made wordplay, but oh, multiple tips. Extra settings. Accessibility. Ooh, lowercase. High contrast, dyslexia font. Oh, there's multiple of them. Cool. Highlight vowels, spelling suggestions, basic backgrounds. Screen. Can I bring down the music slightly? The one dark mode. Is that dark mode? Is that what high contrast is? I don't know. Okay, wordplay. I've played the demo of this before. It's basically like Balatro, but you make words instead. Easy mode. I can only play easy mode? Sure. Spell words to score points. Words must have at least 4 tiles. Press this to submit your word. Okay, it gave me a good word to start off, but not what I'm looking for. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 is the longest length. I want something that ends with IZE. Like, can I type with my... Oh, I can. Is vanitize a word? It's not a real word. Oh no, a word must be in the wordplay dictionary. Most proper nouns aren't included. Sorry, I have no idea what vanitizes is, but I do know sanitizes is a word. Boom. What am I -1 for? Oh, -1 play, I think. Sure. You complete the round, you get 4 plays back, and you can pick a helpful perk. Yeah, this is the Balacho part of the thing. I lose a play for a reroll, I can skip for 2 refreshes. Hold 1 tile and refresh all the others. Additional tile slot, add 2 ING. I feel like INGs are very useful. Considering they score 8 for some reason. Wow. Okay. That was the easy round. So... Okay, I could maybe end with TION. Like, I don't have veneration. Trying to like stare at the board right now. There's a bunch of like prefixes and suffixes I could do also. Like RE is one of them. Rejuvenation, etc. And with ER, INE. Let's just do ovation. I want to get rid of the... I don't have 2 O's. Oops. Variation? Oh, I do have variation. Nice. That's pretty cool. Add 1 bonus point, increases by 1 when an upgrade is used. Add 3 bonus points. I don't know what these do actually. Okay, I already kind of see. I think I have like the word multiplier. Multiply. Anyway, swap a tile with an E from the letter bag. Permanently increase the new tile score by 2. So I can replace a letter with an E. That's 2 extra points. Sure. Upgrades let you swap or improve tiles. Drag and drop a tile into upgrade to use it. I see. So multiply is good. Is that better? Something? Unmultiply? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm just gonna play multiply. Can't do multiplier, right? No. If I change anything to an E, would that help? What does shuffle for E actually mean? That's not what I think it means, right? Swap a tile with an E from the letter bag? Oh, okay, so like there's an E in the bag and then it swaps with whatever I have here. It doesn't turn it into an E. Okay, I got it. And then... I see. I was gonna play multiply. I'll use the E when I have to. You spend a play. If you run out of plays, it's game over. Complete the round, get more plays. So I get 4 per round, so the power value is 4. Redeem? I only need 10. Technically speaking, I don't need to score that much. Can do something really cool though. There's no overflow from what I've seen. Ah, that's my ING. Add 1 bonus point. Increase by 3 if you refresh 3 or more special tiles in one go. Golden, emerald, diamond, potion, dot. I have none of those, so that's useless. If the word ends with K, add 20 bonus. If it begins with N at 20 bonus. This is definitely easier to do. So let's have that. Modifiers change the rules in your favor. Select a modifier to sell it and gain refreshes. I gained what, 20 refreshes from that? Is that 20? No, that's the effect that I get. No, okay. Ah, sell for 2 refreshes, okay. So I have a bunch of ends here. So maybe newfound? Newfound is a word, right? It should be. That is 65. No, 60. Good enough. Transform a tile into a dot tile. Dot tiles multiply words compatible with the last. Ooh. That seems nice. Also, the dots below, I think, if I remember correctly, is... crap, it's how many times you can use it. Increases by 1 when an upgrade is... I have no idea what this does. If the word has exactly 8 tiles, add bonus. This is tough. So I probably won't be going for this. 1 bonus point increases by 1. Oh, okay, so like... This just adds 1 bonus point to my final score, but if I use an upgrade, it keeps going. I think I prefer this one. Special round. This tile must be a vowel tile or it will be destroyed. Okay. I mean, something seems good. I have a lot of vowels, actually. That isn't the best. Gonna re-roll. Oh. What does 3 mean? Oh, this is worse, dude. Wow, okay, this kind of actually sucks. I could try and get rid of a letter if I wanted to, like on purpose. If I say I didn't want like a K. I could get an E. Like X something. X. X what? I don't know, maybe I want to give the C instead. I can be like cocoons and give her the C. EXI. I don't think there's any like Exodia? Exodia is a real word though, actually. I might actually go for that. That seems pretty cool. I can do Exodia. No. Come back. Exodia. Exodias? Yeah, give me the extra 5 points. That's not a word? Okay. That's not a word either. Cool. Fine, I'll get rid of one of my C's then. Oh, I already got rid of one of my C's. That kinda sucks. Whatever. Just gotta lose a C, honestly. Yeah, need to play another one. I have a good word, but it doesn't start with a... Oh, I don't have enough for it either. Acting. X. Oh. Do I actually want to do this? Haha. How badly do I need to let the P? I can't afford to lose a P. Oh my god, hello everyone. Yes, it's wordplay. Also, is praxis a real word? I hope it... I don't know, it would be really remiss if it was. Increases a word... Increases... It adds 2 bonus points. Increases by 2 if the word contains LL. Let the pair changes when successful. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Lowest scoring consonant scores times 5. Adds 3 bonus points. Increases by 2 when you add a new tile. I like this one. This one seems fun, but like it's hard to play because I need more L's. Let's just do the basic one. Okay. I see TION again. Infatuation. I don't see anything. I might have to re-roll here. The X and the W are kind of messing me up. Foundation. Found? No. I really want to get rid of the X and the W. If I had an E, how useful would an E be? Twisted? Untwisted? Is that a real word? I mean, I can try it. Is that a real word? Oh, it is a real word. Okay, cool. Okay, I can keep the ing on the board hopefully because I don't need that many points. So let's do noble. Easy scoring. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Waltz. If the word has exactly 5 tiles, the first and the last tiles score 3. All Qs are sort for QUs. How many Qs do I have? Oh, I can't actually see my bag? Sure. Oh, I can see my bag here. There you go. I have like 1 Q. That's not very useful. Swap a tile with a common consonant. D, L, N, R, T, or S. This seems useful. I really like this, but like... I'm gonna have to go with the upgrade. Okay. I'm actually never gonna use these, am I? Can I convert this to a dot? I think I should, right? Yeah, I should. It's ing is usually the end of the word. Usually. Like how about, is this a, hold on. Swap, it's a swap. Let's swap the V. It's a, oh, I can pick my own. Ooh, okay, hold on. What do I want? Actually, if I had an R, does it let me pick R? It does. I can do over something. Over... Overflowing? Oh, I can do overflowing. Hold on. Give me an R. Do I actually have the letters for that? Oh, I do. What a word. Okay. Okay, I can't buy any more upgrades. I guess I should be using them when I can. Emerald tiles always score, but I have a 1 in 3 chance of being... I don't have any emerald tiles. Wait, what do you mean by always score? I have a lot of upgrades. Let's just get this one. Okay, I can do devotion. I can do devotion. Innovate. I don't have enough ends for that. Also, I probably want more ends. Like, no. I'll just do devotion for now. Actually, this gives me more ends, right? Innovatio. Yeah, I can do innovation. Or innovated. Let's do innovation. Give me another N. If the word begins with you at 20. So I don't really want to turn my N's into dots, do I? Unless I just want to like hoard on the letter N. Just have a bunch of them. Nah, I'm good. Hooray! Oh, nice. Guard it. Regard it. Regard. No, I don't have 2 R's. I've guarded. I have a lot of E's. Where did I get this many E's? Give me that. Just keep using upgrades? Nah. Oh, is it? Yeah, that does multiply my score by 2. Okay. All upgrade slots fill. I have to choose this. Oh, I can re-roll. If the one is exactly 8 tiles at 10 bonus points, that does kind of suck, but... yeah, let's re-roll, I guess. I haven't really seen this before. Boost the dot tile multiplied by 0.2 when you successfully use the dot tile. That's actually really cool. Let's do that. Gotta use more dots now. How many dots do I have? 2. Okay.